I gotta be extremely careful because this is where those cave-ins are, see? See? This is where a lot of the weird stuff starts to happen. I also heard that they find bones out here, but human remains of bones. Oh look, there's a mine. My way out. Oh shit, I just realized there's a blanket there. Found some weird witchcraft stuff. Oh wow, this is water. Whoa. Holy crap. This is unbelievable. What is up, guys? Thank you for watching Franco Travel. So I have made it to one of the different mountains. I've never been to this location before. It's a brand new video, and apparently there is a bunch of hidden mines deep within this whole mountain. You can actually see where it looks like there was like a bit of a landfall with dirt and debris coming down. And then I just found this cool place as I'm just exploring to this little location. I have about a 30-minute to a 40-minute walk or a hike way further up towards the top of the mountain. So I'm a little bit excited. Definitely a new location. Hopefully I don't get attacked by any dogs. And as long as that's good, I'm good to go. So that being said, let's get into the video. I do have my flashlights with me on this one. Oh, I thought I heard like a snake. But I did not bring my boots. Whoa. It's like a false fate thing here. I don't even know what this is. But it goes up to the top portions of the tunnel of this place from up there. I did see a guy on a bike kind of walking through this area, and he was like, get ready because you're going to be kind of, there's like he said there was a mine that's open, and it's like a 30-minute explore through the inside, but not a lot of people go in there. So be careful. It's dangerous, but it exists. And that's the rumors that I heard. And that I kind of wanted to make sure it was actual thing. So it's kind of good to know that I have that peace of mind that I'm able to get towards this location. So another thing I want you to see here is that I got this little paño that you see, this little rag on my hand. That is for my face. It's a better face covering that I was using with my bandana, which is this one. I just have this one now in case I start sweating a lot. I have a way of being able to clean the, sweat from my face. Look at this. That's where I just came from. Straight out to the main area. Still have to get up through there though. But let's see what's over here. I gotta be extremely careful because this is where those cave-ins are, see? Let's see what's up here. Wow. I wonder what that means. Again, this isn't even the location. I'm just kind of exploring around. There's a lot of clothes. Make sure no snakes come out. There's a lot of lighters. Probably homeless people, dirty underwears. Jacket. This nice little view. This is probably the majority of where most people come out to hang out at, this little area here. But like I said, further up it gets more difficult. So the higher you go, the less likely people will be messing around that area because it's more harder to get to. There is a lot of stairs, abandoned ones. But maybe this gets me faster to my route. Whoa. Now this is all closed off, so nobody really comes here. But look at this. This is unique. It's like a little pit here. This used to probably be something back in the day. But look over there. I found something kind of interesting. If you look right over here, you can see these big portals. Oh look, there's a mine. Right over there, that's one. They're probably all scattered through here. Oh, this looks promising. As you can see, it's completely empty. It's a bit of a foggy day. Hard to see anything. It's been like that all morning. I think that's either humidity. What are the humidity levels? 82. That is definitely humidity. Wow, look at this. Oh, I gotta cross over a bridge here. See if it's safe. This is like a historic little spot. Oh, it looks good. It's not that bad. There's another portal over there, I think. Let's see if there's one open. Closed. Closed. Kind of closed, kind of open. I should have worn my boots. I actually have to buy new boots because my other boots that I have are extremely messed up. They're getting old, they stink. Yeah, I need new ones. Let's see what you guys can see here. Let's see if there's no snake skin here shedding. Look at this. Kind of like what you see in the mining area where they kind of transfer all the stuff that they find, and it's closed off in the back there. So I got to go to another area. Here we go. All right, I'm going to head towards the other portal where I saw like a bit of an entrance. There almost looks like there are entrances here, but they're closed off in the back. So let me get towards the other portal, see if I get lucky. See how it's all closed off? I think they closed it off. It looks like they manually closed it off. This is where a lot of the weird stuff starts to happen. What is that about? Got some socks. And then this one little stone. Just standing there. With another closed off portal. Huh. I see mask and respirator mask. That means this place is going to be pretty dusty. It's interesting, you see the mask though on the inside. Almost as if people made access. Nope. I know it's really dark in the back there, but there's no entrance. Looks like there's a bit of a fire there. Or was a fire. Because it's all black. I know there's a really big one coming towards this side over here. Wow, it's actually getting bigger. Look at this. See how it keeps on going on the inside? Oh shit, I just realized there's a blanket there. Hola? Hello? I don't know if that's a body or just a blanket. Hello? Hold on, let me go get my flashlight. I don't really know what to say about that one. That actually kind of looks like a bit weird. Kind of has like an imprint of a body, but I could be wrong. Let me grab my flashlight. Give me a second. All right, so because of the dust particles, this is where you want to put your face mask. Trust me, your future self will thank you. Because without this, you are going to be coughing for the rest of the day. I mean, it's not that much of a defense for me. I'm trying to cover layer by layer. Just enough to collect some particles. and not all of it go right into my, shoot it right into my lungs. All right, let's see if I'm overreacting. Hola, amigo. ¿Quieres drogas? What's this for? Okay, nobody. I overreacted. I was a little bit nervous. I was going to see a skinny dude. There's underwears in the back. But good news is there is nobody. There we go. All right, let's keep moving forward. Oh, you know what? I'm going to keep it on for now. Oh, this is a cave-in. That's done. I'm trying to avoid the cave-in ones. This one looks like the really big one here. Look at the size of this one. And it's a cave-in. A huge cave-in. Climbing zone. But I don't see a climbing zone. It looks like it's caved in. Next little area. Cave-in. See? I feel like they just covered it with rocks. Looks like little entrances there. And that's also another cave-in. See? It's like stacked on top of each other. That's a weird one. But it doesn't even go that far back, even if I crawled in there. I would if there was like a portal on the other side, but there isn't. It's all completely closed off with rocks. All right. The journey continues. Oh shit. That's a that's a bike. I thought that was an alarm for a second. It's like, oh, I triggered something. Video ends here. You can see down there. That's where the houses are. I drove somewhere around there. All right. Put my flashlight right here on my little pack. Today, I'm not rocking the Leatherman Arc. I got the Leatherman Surge. It's a little bit more heavy duty. This has like a serrated edge blade and something to cut wood here. Can't really pull this out. There we go. See? And then my knife. I like this one because it reminds me of Project Hail Mary. He uses the same exact one in the movie. All right, let me grab my pack. I'm gonna continue going that direction in hopes of finding more mines. Whoa. Well, I don't think you guys can see that. That is really high up there. But way up there, like way up there, there's another mine. But that actually looks a little bit too difficult to get into. I'm not planning to go. Well, I don't even know. I may have to. We'll see what happens. But that's high up there. Okay, so update. This white dirt, I've seen this a lot in a lot of locations. See how the regular dirt is kind of orangey, light yellowish kind of color, but when you see this white dirt, that's fresh right from inside of a mine. So that means they dug it out, which makes me believe that over the top of this has got to be some sort of mine. I thought this was going to be the mine right over here, but until I saw this, that's a clear indication of dirt from inside something. And I'm thinking it's inside of a mine. So let's see what's on the inside. Ooh, definitely powdery. There goes the black of my shoes. My shoes are black. Come on, Frank, keep it together. Don't be a toaster strudel. All right. Definitely very slippery. Oh, fuck. Stupid bunny. You saw that? That was a bunny. And I made a mistake. Does not seem to be a mine. Whew, I was hoping so. Does seem to be suspicious though. There's like a lot of weird stuff on this side. See? No signs of life or minds, just junk, garbage. Nothing special. Damn, I got excited on that one. I was like, that's a lot of recent dirt. They must have pulled that out of another portal. I was almost certain that there was gonna be mines in here, but I was wrong. Woo, bro, this dirt is super thin. But whatever, I'm managing. All right, guess time to continue southeast. Southeast it is. Boop, that way. Let's go. Maybe that's why I find so many shoes out here, because everybody gets their shoes messed up when they're doing these little adventures. Ooh, what is this? Look at this over here. A bed. I also heard that they find bones out here, but human remains of bones. Again, I don't know how legit it is, but we'll see if I find any coming out here. But this is the way south. Cause I need you. And now I wonder if I could fall into the sky. Do you think I could be a guy? I'm coming up towards this bend here. More gloves. Good sign of people going into the caves. A lot of rocks. Let's see if I get lucky. Wow, this looks pretty eerie. Super eerie. Look at this view. Sun is so strong. All right, the watch is telling me I reached my goal for the amount of steps for today. Wow, usually you would see a lot clearer, but this fog is pretty brutal today. That's kind of where I came in from, up here. All right, let's see if I can find some caves. If you guys hear me out of breath, I'm sure you understand. It's like an uphill battle, literally. See what's over here. Look at this rock. Wow, is that, oh, it's just spray painted or is it naturally green? I don't even know. People have been here, because that's definitely a fire that took place here. But no rocks. There is a landslide here. No tunnels around this area. Let me keep moving forward, see what I can find. I feel like I'm in Africa. Gotta admit, it kind of does look like it with these trees. Africa has like all these flat lands and then just a random tree growing out from somewhere. God only knows where it's getting its water from. But yeah, a lot of little rocks here. More of this yellow rock. Nope. Seems pretty empty. I'm a little bit concerned because where I did find that big mine is actually way up here. And the more closer I keep hiking, the more closer I'm getting to it. So I think that might be the biggest one here. What I'm told is that in that mine, when you go in, it's like 30 minutes to 40 minutes of exploration. See, I could even see the ruins from here. So if you just keep going, that's where you're definitely gonna need a flashlight at. It's right up there. That's high up there. That's at least, that's like a good 500 feet. Yeah, about 500 feet up from what I'm looking at. At least I don't have any cops. There she is. I wonder if there's any more ruins towards the side. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see if I can find a hike way to get up there. I see bike trails. Oh, this isn't good. What is this? I don't know what I'm looking at here. It might be through here, going up. Well, I forgot about this mine, actually. I was coming back down so that way I could be able to find my way to the other trail. And lo and behold, look what the gods have put before me. I don't even know what the hell I said there. Look what the god has bestowed upon me. There we go. This. Got my flashlight. And I guess let's go in. Jacket's there. Really gotta start bringing my boots when I come into places like this. Look at this. Hello? Check the air. Huh. Air is actually pretty clear here. Not that much. I'll have to put a mask on. There's a lot of stuff here. All right. Look at this. I don't know if this is where they were saying they found bones at. What is that? Holy crap. Look at this. It's a blanket of just trees. That's spooky. Kind of like preparing me for what I'm going to end up seeing in here. There's a bed. Look at this hole. There's a bed. Make sure the air is good. I might just still cover my mouth. Just in case. You can see old spider webs here. See? Look at that. Oh, I might find a lot of spiders here. Hopefully no tarantulas. Oh, that goes deep in there. I think there's another way. Yeah, this way. This is interesting. This looks like it used to open up a lot more. On the other side, there's like a wooden frame, a little sleeping area in the back. There we go. All right, let's keep our going. This place is fairly massive. I still see that entrance right behind me. Oh my God, this thing goes pretty deep. Look at this. I have this. Here, I have this fissure here. This one just keeps going way out towards the back. This one shuts there. Let's check this little fissure. That is used for fire, but it's burnt out. Let's see what's over here. This is much deeper than what I expected this one to be. This little portal. But I'm not gonna lie, it's actually pretty cool. I like it. Oh, I almost fell. Let's see how far back it goes. Wasting all my time towards the front area. Oh, shoot. This definitely keeps on going. Whoa. This is starting to look like, oh, these are very brittle rocks. See this? I'm not gonna try to touch it. But if you see these little cracks here, see all that? I could go like this. And I could bring that down. But that's just that little area. Imagine all of this right on top of me. Let's not touch anything. But look at the rock formation here. That is cool. You know what? I'm going to switch this to a nighttime cam so that way you can see better. Now it's low light. But you see the rock fissure here? Look at this. That's what I just showed you guys a minute ago. What is that? I don't even know what that is. Look at this. I don't trust this. Wow. Complete collapse. I'm sure they blew it up so nobody goes in there. That down there is the way I came in. Oh, shoot. Look at this. See this? These little veins here? Those are tree roots. That means there's a nearby tree. Look, see the bigger root? Growing in from above the mountain. That is cool. Nature finds a way. I feel like these were other fissures here in the past, but they sealed them up. Thought I heard something. That creeped me out. I think it might close off here towards the end. Yep. This is where they gave up. This is like the pooper. You can see how the whole ground is stained dark there. That's for urine, piss, feces, and stuff. Alright. Time to make my way back towards the main end area. This is definitely huge. Bigger than what I was expecting. Sometimes you see these tunnels or whatever, right? But they don't go this far in. This one just kept going, and what I found most unique about this place was the little caverns that continued through all the way, like little chambers and stuff. And you can see where people had it for like campsites. But this was actually really cool. Out of all the mines that I've been through, this one has to be one of my favorites for sure. The dust still, you know, another thing too is that this doesn't have too much dust. Usually the dust will be all over the place, messing with your lungs and stuff, but not this place. It wasn't bad at all. So right now I'm on foot, making my way up the mountain to get to that huge area. There's a lot of people that pass through here with bikes. You can see the trails all through the floor. I definitely, man, I wish I had a bike on me. I would buy one, but I don't know what to do with it. I don't want to just give it away because I will get a good bike. If I'm going to use it, it's going to be a good one. But this is something to definitely prepare for when I get back to the US. Definitely going to be hooking up a nice bike to the truck as I make my way to these other locations here. But I am kind of climbing up in altitude. I am now 757 altitude. My base altitude from where I'm from, or where I came from, is 1,005. So I lowered altitude just to get to this one area out here. It was definitely pretty. Still a lot of fog. Down that you see over there, right below the sun, that's a mountain. I think you can see it. And the clouds are just crossing over it. I think it's probably like a cold front or something. But that mine is literally right up to here. Somewhere hidden around this antenna or something, or in the backside. This road takes you directly to it. But you first got to do the walk of death to get there. I'm not even tired yet. I mean, it's a lot of walking, but I don't feel like exhausted. I'm just kind of ready for it, you know? That's why I do all the exercise, to get me prepped up and gillied up to do this stuff. I'm noticing a lot of locations, after you see new stuff, they get harder and harder because you've seen everything 1,000 times. So you want to get to the new stuff, but the new stuff are hard to get to. Well, that's usually where the good stuff are. So sometimes you can't bring the car and you got to be in shape to do it. I'm not in perfect shape, I'll tell you that, but I'm trying. Look at this. This is how much more I have left to go. Thank God for a road though. I would have hated having to hike straight up. That would have definitely took a toll on me. Think there's a mine in here? Probably. You know what? Let me check my maps just to make sure, because I think it's this side. Okay, so time now is 4:51. Altitude 902. I'm almost at 1,000 feet. Still making my way, ascending to the top. I have to make it all the way up there, because that's where the mine is. Then I'm done. I already passed my 15,000 steps for today. I am at 15,592 steps for today. And I can see like abandoned structures kind of scattered through the area. But my goal is to get to the mine, the mega mine, the big daddy, the ex-wife. That's what I want. The big ex-wife. I don't have an ex-wife. I'm just saying, I call it the ex-wife because you got to go through hell to get there, only for you to leave and not keep it. So it's considered the ex-wife. Look at this little drop off here out into the distance, the distance. All right, I'm getting close to a bend here. This bend is gonna diagonal and straight back up again. Day 62. I'm slowly but surely starting to hallucinate. I'm starting to realize I'm beginning to look a little bit more like Beyonce. To the left, to the left, to the left. You think I look like Beyonce? To the left, to the left. Everything you own, to the box to the left in the closet. That's my stuff. Yes, if I bought it. Please don't touch. Keep talking that messed up slang. Could you walk and talk at the same time, man? Is that my name on that, Jack? You better move up your bags and call you a cab. Standing near the doorway saying how I'm such a fool. How I never ever find a man like you. Got me to say, you must not know about me. You must not know about me. I can find another you in a minute. Matter of fact, he'll be here in a second, baby. See that little roundabout through there? That's where I came from. Still making my way up. Doing good. Doing great. Look at that view. That is definitely a dirt bike coming this way. And they're moving quite quickly. You're probably going to see them coming towards the bend right there. Hopefully they're friendly and don't try to rob my virginity. I think you're about to see them right now towards that tree. You must not know about me. You must not know about me. I don't even know. I hear a dirt bike, but I don't see one. Maybe I'm hallucinating it. So I'm gonna tell my mom when I see her. She's like, "Hi, honey. Are you seeing anyone yet?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I've been seeing people." "What's her name?" It's like, it's just hallucinations. See how that works out. She might get excited for a little bit. We'll see what happens. Almost there. Not really, but I'm almost there. My legs are gonna hate me tomorrow. I don't feel anything yet. I'm kind of numb from the waist down. I don't know if that's a good thing. But I know tomorrow I'm definitely going to feel something. Definitely for tomorrow. Alright, so he just passed by me. He's a good guy. Whew. I always am a little skeptical because I'm really high up in the mountains, and the last thing I want him to see is that I have GoPros and stuff on me. Because I get robbed up here, I can't like... And guess what? I forgot my knife. Because of course I would. I know this kind of looks like I've been walking the same trail, but trust me, it's not. I'm just still going uphill. Right now, my current altitude is 1,031 and climbing. You could tell too if I do this. See, that drop in the center is where I came from, where I live, and I'm slowly climbing. Heart rate's at 113. Not bad. I wish I had a dirt bike. Would be nice. Look at that view. My God. The things I would do for this stupid cave. Trying to see if I can see any signs of it. That sun's about to go behind those clouds and it's gonna start getting darker and darker. Okay, so I'm coming into a bit of an issue. The higher I go, the more colder things are getting. The temperature's starting to drop rapidly, and I was breathing in a lot of cold air, which is not too good, because if you breathe in too much cold air for your lungs, you start getting a lot of, you know, phlegm coming out of your throat because it's trying to like recuperate or whatever. I don't know. That's what happens to me. So I don't have much to go, but I'm trying to get up there as soon as I can because the temperature is dropping and I am getting cold. So I'm trying to keep my body moving as much as possible so I can make it up there. Almost there. Doing good. I'm enjoying the sunlight while it's there. It's just about to go right over the clouds, man. And once it gets to that point, it's gonna start getting super cold. Fingers crossed, I got this. Almost there. Beautiful view, by the way. Look at this. That's the view. I feel like I could say I've been up to on top of Mount Everest at this point. This is the first mountain I climbed so high up. Never did anything like this before, but there's a first for everything. I put my watch on the inside just in case these guys come back around on the dirt bikes. I don't want them seeing me with any valuable or fancy equipment. Just being safe, you know. Can never be too safe. The location should not be too far from here. I know that it's close to this bend somewhere. All right, hanging tight. All right, I found the way up to the top, but I got these dirt bikes behind me. That's them. These guys are driving me nuts. Oh shit. Bueno, no, está bien. Sí. No, perdone. Vaya, gracias. ¿Hay una mina por aquí?
Ahí mire, usted dobla aquí y de ahí está el tiro mano derecha.
Oh, perfecto. Okay. Oh, that was scared the shit out of me. Ooh. There we go. Ooh. This way. Yeah, I thought I was gonna get. Can't even walk straight. At least we're not thieves. Found it. And that's it. Oh. Yeah. All right, so I've made it towards the top. Look at this. That's my breath. I still got to make my way back down from the mountain. I am exhausted. I don't want to be breathing too much of the cold air, but I did find my way in here. Look at all the dust. Whoa. Oh, this looks like it's gonna be fun. All right, bear with me. How to do it? I just gotta grab my book bag. There we go. All right, now I'm gonna make my way into the mining area. Am I still recording? Yes. Let's go. Just coming in here, I found some weird witchcraft stuff. These little signs here, I don't know what that is. I don't know if I'm gonna see more shit the further I come in, but that's the area with that thing. I don't know what that's about. If you guys know what it is, again, like always, let me know. All right. All right. Making my way down the tunnel. I just want to go look and come out. Oh man, I have traveled a long way just to get up here. I have to tie my bandana. There we go. Seems like there's a lot of moisture building up. It's like it's wet. Hopefully it doesn't get worse as I go in here. Or the deeper I go in here. Holy crap, this thing is big. This thing goes way down. Whoa. It's another chamber up top. Wow, this thing is big. I wonder how many times I'm going to say that throughout this video. What's my battery life? Not too much. Have like a little funnel here for all the water. Look at this, peligro. Oh wow, this is water. Whoa, holy crap. This is unbelievable. Oh, I gotta switch my camera, hold on. That's gonna be more easier for you guys to see. That's where I came from. Look at the size of this. This is all still water. Can't really get through there, but that's another tunnel on that side over there. Look at this. I thought I saw a light. Largo. I don't know what that means, largo. There's a sign there. Look at this. That's another tunnel there. Wow, this is huge. Holy crap. I never thought I would see something like this. Let's see how it looks like with lights off. Ooh, I'm so dead if I get caught in here. 10 meters. I wonder if they found the bones in here. The thing is, I'm on a time limit because the temperature's dropping rapidly. And I'm soaked and wet. That's all water. All of this is water. Oh my God. This has got to be so worth it. 27 meters. This is the biggest cave I've ever been in, and I've been in quite a few, but this one is by far the biggest. Look at that over there. There's an X on the side of the wall here. I'm not going to proceed too much inside here because the X usually indicates that it's cut off, it's dead, it doesn't keep going any more than it should. I still have my mask on. I don't really see too much pollutants in the air. That last part when I was going up the hill, I wasn't expecting all those dirt bikes to come in at the same time, and it kind of got me a little riled up because they didn't see me. So the guy's like, "I'm sorry, I didn't see you." I was like, "Bro, you almost hit me with your dirt bike." But they were good kids. If it wasn't for them, I would have given up looking for this place. Look at that. Some more fishers here. Man, I love my job. Oh my God, this place is so freaking massive. Look at that. I feel like what you guys see, this doesn't do it justice. It gets bigger over there. Let me see what's over here. Lengua solo. Lengua solo. That's all water. if I fall in there, I am dead. You know how much bacteria is in there? Let me make sure you guys can see what I'm seeing. Yeah, you can see it. Thing is, I have no attention to time. But here, what time is it? 5:43. I gotta get out of here soon and start making my way back down. Look at that. Complete water still. Look at this. Look, there's even like an orange powder in there. Wonder what that is. It's creepy how this water does not even move. Basically, that water comes down the mountain into little chambers. And it pools there. And God only knows how deep that is. That's probably super deep. There's more signs there that says peligroso. Pretty much saying be careful, do not cross. More water. Haven't seen any bodies or bones. Oh my God, I cannot believe I'm doing this. Especially alone. This is so awesome. Look at that. It looks like a tornado. Right here, see it? I'm trying to move my light so you guys have a bit of sense of depth. Holy shoot. And it just keeps on going. I'll go right around this bend here. I'm gonna call it. I gotta make my way down. But I found it. Look at this. Oh my God, this is insane. There's an X, that arrow. The arrows, if you follow them, they just say where you could keep going. Oh, let's go. All right, at this point now, I'm gonna make my way out of here. I just heard some shit. I'm gonna make my way out of here. I'm far from the entrance. And this place keeps going, but I don't want to come back down off the mountain on dark. Remember, I traveled a long way. I wish I had a dirt bike or an electric bike to get up here. I would have had more time to explore. This place is massive. Much bigger than what I thought. All right. I keep thinking about that one movie where these things come out, try to kill you, and you get lost in the tunnel. Look at this. It's a little camping area. Oh, my battery's dying on my GoPro. Let's make it back. But my God, this is big. I might come back here, but I might need a faster way to come up here because this took forever. A lot longer than what I was expecting. I can't wait to get to the car. I do feel a sense of anxiety, I'm not gonna lie. Jesus. All right. The way out is up through here. I don't want to have too much anxiety or I panic. That's my way out. Good news is there's still light outside. I think those dirt bike guys are gone. Alright, I'll see you guys when I get to the exit. This is the outside of the mining area. That's the little area that I made my way into. I gotta get out of here because I am still way up high. And it's just about sundown. And as you can see, this is sundown right over here. It looks bright for you guys because I have it on a different setting, but I gotta make my way down. So I just changed the setting. This is how it still doesn't do it justice. But I'm noticing that the fog is coming in over the mountain. That might indicate for a foggy night. So I gotta make my way back down off this mountain ASAP. Especially before nightfall. Things are gonna get a lot more colder as I make my way down. Whew. Holy crap. What an adventure. Okay, so it is got a lot darker than what it did. I got my low light settings on, so it looks more better for you than it does for me. And right now the time is now 6:25 and the temperature has now dropped from a whopping 52 to a 46 degrees and continuing to drop. The good news is that I still have my facial covering. I got to keep my face completely covered because if not, I will breathe in cold air and my lungs will swell up, causing me to have a lot of mucus build up and everything else, which is not good. So I have to keep it covered. I got my head covered, but I am a little wet and damp, which isn't that good. But man, I just came from all the way up there and making my way down. My current steps for today is exactly 22,786 steps and going, which is great, but kind of eerie because this is the furthest I've been from safety ever because the car is so far away. But you do have this amazing, beautiful sight. I was trying to record earlier, but my battery was dead. I thought I replaced it, but it was still a dead one. But a military helicopter, a Black Hawk, what looked like a Black Hawk, came flying through. But I am getting closer towards the car. As you can see the city. I did also hear a gunshot go off in the distance, which is pretty crazy. But with that being said, all in all, everything has been going pretty fantastic. And I love it. This was actually a fun adventure. That cave was massive. And the thing is too, is that I could have kept going deeper in. I guess when you saw those arrows going on and off, those arrows indicate whether you could keep going. If there's an X, that means the cave cuts off at a certain time. But yeah, it didn't cut off too much towards the ending. And I'm already hearing these dirt bikes again, bro. These guys have been driving me nuts. They fly by and they don't even know that you're there. You hear them? That's them, but I'm a bit of ways, but you hear them echoing. So I have my flashlight out just in case of anything. All right, so right now I'm heading towards the car. I might even just stop at a leader to buy a new shirt because this shirt is kind of wet and I don't want to drive home with a wet shirt. I'm just asking to get sick, even though I haven't been sick in almost 2 years or a year and a half. Meaning my immune system is like strong right now. Strong like trail, like winning ox, which has been pretty good. Oh, quick fresh air breath. That feels so good. I look like I'm Arabic. Alabd yarahmnir yochanik yalla yalla Brahim Escarbar. How are you doing, my friend? You are number one group. No, let me not say that. I don't even know what I just said. You are number one. There we go. I saw it off of a video, so I don't want to say anything bad. But yeah, that's where I'm at. All right, as you can see, it is super dark. It's now nightfall. I'm close towards the base of where I came in, but I'm just trying to see if I can remember where I parked the car at. I know it's got to be somewhere through this little area, but I'm getting a lot closer to it, so bear with me. Almost there, almost there. I can't feel my ankles. My feet are about to just die. I've been walking for so long. I just I don't even want to drink water because I feel like it'll cool my body temperature. And when already being cold outside, if my body gets to a certain, temperature, I can get sick, So that's where I'm at right now. All right, I'm making my way back to the car, and there's a weird car right next to my truck. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but I'm gonna keep a close eye. Make sure nobody's stealing anything from my car. They're just hiding in the dark with my car. Could be nothing. Okay. I'm good. I think they're just parked next to my car. That shit scared the hell out of me. I thought I saw my car lights turning on. I'm like, come on. I just needed one brake. That's it. Without having any issues. This is the weird car there. This is my car. But I'm good. Okay, so I just made it to Leader, which is like Walmart. It's literally Walmart, but Leader, you'll see it. It looks just like Walmart, it just says Leader. But it's literally the same franchise of Walmart. I'm gonna buy a new shirt so I don't have to be going home with a wet one. And on top of that, probably get some ramen and some turkey so I could be able to eat it at the house and warm up and cool off and finally be able to kind of be normal again. That's the goal. It's the game plan. Welcome to Walmart, but South America's version called Leader. Check it out. This is it. Watch me get in trouble right off the bat. You can't record, knowing my luck. See how it says Leader? Right there? Leader. It's actually Walmart, but it's Leader. It threw me off. It drives me nuts. At first I was like, they are suffering from the biggest copyright ever, but then I realized it's actually Walmart. All right, stand by. A shirt. Usually have like these really cool NASA ones that I like. I cannot find one to save my life. Oh, right over here. This is what I was looking for. There's a NASA's. Do they have one that I don't have? This is where I've been getting all my NASA shirts. I love this blue one, but I'm in the mood for black, like my men. This is actually the one that I have right here. I have this one. I'm gonna buy another one of these. Let's get a large. This is a large. That should do it. NASA. I have like 3 of these shirts now. I don't even care. I like NASA. Alright, I'm gonna see if I could go find some ramen noodles. I'm gonna buy a bunch of ramen, some turkey, maybe some chips, and call it a day. I just walked in and I destroyed all my shoes. Look at that. I am so dirty. I'm probably gonna get that from, I'm gonna hear it from that's probably why I got security watching me like crazy. The journey for ramen. I'm in the worst place. This is chocolates. I cannot look at this. This is gonna drive me nuts. I'm not about this life no more. That's the old me. Every time I used to drive in the truck. Ramen, 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 ramen. Nope. Ramen. Ramen? You look for a drunken noodle to play with, so you eat, take it down your throat, go down to your belly. I am so exhausted right now. I want to take a nice hot shower and call it a day. If I can. If God would be so willing to give me that mercy. Is this ramen? Ramen. No. I thought I was close. I'm in the spaghetti section. This is where you can get close to whatever you want for spaghetti noodles. But still no ramen. Yo, where the hell is the ramen? Is it here? I should have seen it by now. More than likely it should be here. Where is the ramen? Nope. I have found the ramen. This is my favorite. The chicken with pollo. Alright, let me grab the ramen. and see if there's anything else I could add into it, like a little spice or something to give a little bit of flavor. Give me a second. Thank you guys for watching Franco Travels. Today has been one hell of a crazy adventure. I'm now done. I was able to change my shirt into the new NASA shirt, get my necklace out, and I am going to start heading home, taking a shower, and then immediately getting onto this video so I can hurry up and post it as soon as possible. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode because it was a lot more challenging than what I was expecting. But that being said, I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching the channel. Thank you for supporting the channel, and shout out to my Patreon members for also helping me with the whole channel. You guys have been amazing and fantastic to have as my viewers and as my supporters. So thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys in the next adventure, because that would technically be tomorrow and the next day, because I got this car for 3 days. Anyway, till then, I will see you guys in the next adventure. Bye, guys.